So with a lot of massage therapists that are beginning their program, one of the things that we hear about as far as therapists injuring their hands is when they start to get their thumbs becoming sore. There are several things that students and or early therapists do that ends up causing them thumb discomfort. So we're going to spend a few moments on those right now. The first thing that often happens when someone is trying to use their thumbs to do a treatment is that they will try and push in two different directions at the same time. If I'm trying to apply a pressure into, say, her erector spinae muscles, and my thumbs are pointed at each other, if you look at the direction my arms are pointed, my arms are designed to go in this direction. However, I'm getting to this point and my thumbs are changing directions completely. So I've now gone from an arm direction to a thumb direction. Now my thumb is still at a diagonal, but I'm trying to apply a downward pressure. As soon as I try and apply the downward pressure, my thumb is going to go into hyperextension at the distal joint. When it does that, it's also no longer designed to move in a cross fiber direction. So I'm now going to end up hurting my thumbs because of my improper techniques. The other thing that we'll see is people will often have their hands close together, or they'll keep their fingers off the body completely. These are all errors that are common to new therapists, but need to change. So ways that we can protect our thumb, the first would be to make what's known as the large W. So as you can see, I have a big W that I'm making with my hands, and my hands are laying down. So suddenly I have a nice straight line down the length from my forearm, through my hand, and into my thumbs. The second thing is, I can't have my hands flat. When my hands are flat, I'm not able to use my thumbs to apply downward pressure because this muscle is in the wrong position. So instead of my hands being flat, I'm going to go ahead and round them a little bit. I'm going to angle my arms, so you'll actually see my forearms are going to turn slightly upward, and my hands are now off of the body. I then spread my fingers out and put some of my weight on my fingers so my thumb doesn't have to hold as much weight. And then I push from my shoulders, from my elbows, from my wrist. My thumbs are not doing all of the movement. It's not this. This is just going to wear out my thumb. These are very small muscles in comparison to using my upper body muscles. So this is a technique using the W's when I'm trying to use cross fiber friction. And because again, I have this nice straight line coming right on down. I'm not collapsing my wrist because now you can see one angle, second angle. Because of the way we change this angle, it's not efficient for my thumbs. Upward angles. As soon as I lean down and into her, I'm going to hit her body and my pressure will automatically go in another direction. I don't need to force it. I don't need to work hard from here, and my client is very easily going to be able to say, yes, that feels very specific, that feels very detailed, feels very effective. So a simple way to recap, number one, straight line from forearms through the wrist into the thumb. Use the large W. Do not massage with your thumbs. Instead, push your arms much like you're using a handsaw. That should protect your thumbs and allow you to have a nice, long, healthy career using your thumbs.